As you guys can see for the title, today we are doing Pan Those Eyeshadows update for the month of July. Today, you guys, it is the first day as I'm filming this, the first day that it is actually warm. No joke. The month of June was not that hot. Wasn't liking it. We are here to share with you guys my shadows, where I am at with them, what are we doing, what are we saying, so on and so forth. You know the drill. So if you're interested in hearing my updates, stay tuned. Okay, so as you guys know, all of my rules are down in the description box for this project pan. I have my 4 shadows in front of me and I have my updates for you guys. So let's get into it. So last month I had used this 15 times. I still had about, I don't know, 16, 17, or I don't remember how many times I had left. So as you guys can see from the update prior, this is where we are today. You guys, I knew there wasn't going to be a dent, divot, nothing in this shadow. It's very difficult to hit pan on MAC shadows just in a few uses. It takes quite a bit for any type of MAC shadow unless it's very old and crumbly. But this one was hard. It was beautiful, but it was hard to hit pan on. So I have met my goal of 23 uses. So this is going to get rolled out because I have met my goal in that. Not necessarily the pan. The next one that I had was a ColourPop shadow in Going Steady. This was a burgundy shade. Last update, I had this again for 15 uses, and I was using this as an eyeliner. So as you guys can see from the previous update to now, you can see that it has been well loved. I have met my 23 uses, but you guys, there was no way I was gonna hit pan in 23 uses unless I literally like jammed my brush in there. Redonkulous. I was never gonna hit pan on that one, and I was well aware of that, but I did give it a good old let's try it out shot. So I have met my goal of 23 uses, and I will be also rolling this one out. Now, the next 2 shades were new ones in this project pan. They were ones that were rolled in last month. First and foremost, I rolled in my Ardency in Tarte Z palette. I rolled in the shade Whiskey. So Whiskey was brand spanking new. I never had used it. It is a Tarte shadow, I should say. It was one of their singles. I don't know if they still sell them or not, but I do have this one on my lower lash line, and I have been using specifically this one on my lower lash line. I did have this one all over my lid in my haul video. So if you want to see how that looked like all over my lid, that's what it looked like. But I have it on my lower lash line. That's how I've been using it. And this is what it's looking like today. As you guys can see, I have a nice divot. This is a soft shadow and it's very pigmented. So I don't need to put a lot of emphasis in it, but I do have like a nice dip going on right there. I have used this a total of 10 times, but I do use it on my lower lash line. It's very, very pretty. I really do like it. I'm actually going to swatch it for you guys, so then, because it is going to stay in here because I have not met either one of my 2 goals, but that's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? And that's what I have on my lower lash line. It's really, really pretty, and it goes really nice with any look that I do. It doesn't matter what's on my upper lash line. It's a really nice shadow for the lower lash line because it's not so metallic, but I have been enjoying it, and it's very, very soft. The other shadow came from my So Jaded palette from ColourPop. It was this shade called Jade. This one had 0 uses, obviously, when I first started out because it hasn't been in here that long. And I have used this one 12 times. And as you guys can see, this is what it's looking like. I have been using this as a liner specifically. I have it on today as an eyeliner, and I have used it all over the lid. I have used it as an outer V, but mainly as an eyeliner, and it just looks really nice. It goes with, again, anything that I am wearing, anything that I am putting on top of my upper lash line. It just looks really nice. I do like it all over my lid as into the crease all over my lid, and then put some sort of shimmer on top. It's really pretty, but I don't want to use that every day. I don't want to have a green look every single day this summer. So I have been using it more as an eyeliner, and it just looks really pretty. It looks like I have some sort of definition on my lashes, but it's not really in your face. It's like a nice dark green. I really like it. So I've only used it 12 times. So this one is also staying in this project pan. So out of the 4 shades, I have 2 that are staying in here and 2 that are rolling out. One will be a single and one will be in a palette. But obviously, before we do get into that, let me share with you guys all the color stories that we've had up until this point. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and pick our eyeshadow palette first and then our single. So let's get right into it. Oh goodness. Sample Beauty Prodigy, which is one of the palettes that I do have in my pan, that palette of the year. So that's a good one. All right, so I will pull that out. Let's figure out our single. So let's do that right now. Oh, Bodyography Celestial, which is a shimmery type of shadow. So let me get those two and then we'll see which shade on the Sample Beauty we will be using. So here's our palette that we are going to be working on. This is actually something that I've been wanting to hit pan on a shadow. So this will work out perfectly for me to have that advantage. I believe we have 21 sheets. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 21 shadows in here. So none of them have any pan. So we're gonna put 21 and then we're going to go ahead and generate. Number 9. So we have 7 going across, 8, 9. This one is identical. Identical to that one. So we are going to re-roll again because I cannot do 2 greens. This is where my rules come in. So let's do another shadow. $12. Okay, so we know that is 9, 10, 11, 12, which is this shadow right here called Pyrope Garnet. All right. Oh, that's pretty. It looks so... You guys, this looks almost the same as this single that I just rolled out. I just can't catch a break, can I? And then our single is this Bodyography shade in Celestial, which is this shadow right over here. It is a beautiful shade. It is one of my favorites, if not my favorite one that I have from Bodyography. So I don't see myself having an issue using that one as well. So these are our color story, you guys. It definitely looks very fiery and sultry for the month of July and Independence Day and 4th of July. It's like, yeah, it definitely is warm, fiery. It reminds me of a Cheetos, like Cheeto bag. I don't know why Cheetos and a Cheeto outside of the bag. I don't ask me why, but it does. So let's go on with our future goals, shall we? I have a feeling that these two will definitely be rolled out. I should meet my 23 use goal on both of these. And I think the Celestial one will be rather easy because I can use that as an inner corner, as a topper, which shouldn't be a problem. This red one from Sample Beauty, I got to figure out how to use it to not look so vibrant on my eyes because it's going to overpower. And the month of July is my hardest month to use makeup. I just am someone who doesn't really use makeup in the month of July or August that much. So this one's gonna be a little bit of a tough one to keep up with. So I'm gonna figure that out. I gotta figure it out, mix it in with something else to lighten it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. So that's what I have for you guys today. Quick and easy and to the point. I love it when it happens that way. All right, you guys, let me know what you think of my color story. You guys agree, disagree? Funny how I had 2 greens coming in here. I feel like the same repetitive color story, different shadows are coming in. So anyway, thank you guys so much for all of your support. More videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then, peace out.